Liz from Heal at Home Pet Care, and today I wanted to share a product with you that I think I bought this about 2 years ago and was going to share it, and then I didn't like it. I didn't want to say anything bad about it, but I kind of put it away in the closet. And then recently I was thinking about it and had an idea. So this is a feeder for cats that helps to encourage their prey instinct. It's called hold on, called the Noble. Came in this giant box, like a shoe box. So what this is a cat feeding system where you can put food in a little chamber, and has a little mouse-like quality to it with a fabric cover that is washable. And then you hide these around the house. And this will encourage your cat to hunt and search for food. And then once they get this, they bat it around, they use their fingers, they use their scent, they get that play instinct and that prey killing instinct, and then they eat. So that all should encourage their digestion to start naturally. So they're thinking about hunting, they go through those physical movements, they do the instinctual thing that they would do if they were actually hunting, that gets their stomach juices going. It gets them prepared to eat. And then they get small portions at a time, which is what they would really do in nature. What I didn't like about this is that it had kibble, you put kibble in it. And I don't really feed my pets kibble that much. If I do, it's high quality, but I don't like encouraging kibble and treats. So I used this for a while. My cat finds them right away. This was him in the beginning when we first started, and this is his first look at these feeders. So he's kind of getting used to it. He's looking at it. He realizes their food inside of them. And after this time, he learned it pretty quickly. I could put these anywhere. He'd find them and get the food out really quick because the kibble just falls out of these big holes. So this kit, I got one with, I think, I got 5. I think you can get 3. It was pretty inexpensive. I think there's an updated version of this too. So you can look on their website, and it comes with a spare feeding bowl contraption. It comes with, this one's all set already. It comes with instructions. It comes with a little scoop to fill it with, which you don't really need, but it's nice to have. So what I've done more recently is I put some cooked liver in here. You can't really put canned food because I did try that, although it's washable. The whole thing is washable. You can take this apart and wash it by hand. I've washed this by hand, and then you can just hang it to dry on your faucet overnight. You can put it in the washing machine. It's pretty durable. These little things wash really easily in the sink, and then you put them back together. But you can't really put canned food in here because they can't get it out. And then that's super frustrating. They have a lot of food in here. It sits in there and gets gross. So the canned food wasn't really working. But what works is if you kind of steam or boil chicken breast, you can put pieces of that in there, something that will fall out of here. I put liver in here, cooked liver, and it wasn't a pate. It was a cooked piece of liver, and I put it in smaller pieces, and it came out. And actually, this was my cat when I put the liver in. This is the first time I put the liver in and what he did with it. So here's the liver stuffed treat. We'll see what he does with it. But you could even put canned cat food in these things. I'm sure your cat will find it quick enough. It's not going to sit out all day. And this gives him kind of something to do. It's going to take a little bit of effort to get that out. But he's going to work at it. Let's see what happens. Nope. So I put one piece right on the edge so that he was able to get that out easily. And he's going to play with it a little bit. So he loves liver. And he's not eating it right away, so this kind of mimics him playing with a mouse. When they play with the mouse, when they catch a mouse, they play with it for a little bit, and then they bat it around. So this is giving him that mimicking behavior. So I give this a definite thumbs up. Even better than with the kibble in it, because with the kibble, it falls out right away, and he kind of eats it right away and gobbles it up, and then it's done. But with this, he's a little bit like, that mimics a mouse. So he actually, you could see, he got a little bit excited. He kind of got excited that I was sitting with him too. So he was distracted by me, and he had just eaten, so he wasn't super hungry, but he's interested in this liver in here. And he batted around just like he would bat. I've seen him bat mice around, unfortunately. He kind of used this as a prey. This is kind of the behavior I see him use when he does have live prey. Occasionally a mouse just does get into his space, and every once in a while we'll find a mouse that he is either playing with or that he's already disposed of. And they don't just kill them. They kind of play with them a little bit. So this behavior kind of mimicked it. So I was kind of happy. Then later on, I kind of went upstairs, and I have a camera on his little cat cave space. And this is what he did with it. He kind of was looking at it, and it was interested, and the liver didn't fall out right away. So it gave him some time to bat this around and play with it. So I think that was pretty successful. He sometimes gets commercial Stella and Chewy, those little nuggets, those dehydrated nuggets. So I've been crumbling those up into not small pieces, but enough where it can get out of this, but not super easy. And I'm using that now. The liver, the chicken breast pieces. So I feel much better. What I would recommend is not to leave these out. If you're leaving them out in the beginning of the day, by dinner time, definitely pick them up and just get rid of the food. I would think in certain seasons, you might be attracting ants or things. So you don't want these sitting out for too long, or putting things in them that will attract animals. I wouldn't put raw food in here just for that reason too, because you don't want it sitting in here for too long and kind of getting rancid. So I would say overall, this is kind of a success. I wish there was something a little bit more natural, but I guess that would be really having your cat kill their own prey. That's the next stage. So this is pretty realistic. You can also hang these from, these little elastics. You can either put them on something. You could hang them from a doorknob. I kind of worry that he would get stuck on these, but you could kind of put these around in different places. I would recommend putting them high up, putting them in different places that they have to drag them out of easily, and just experiment and let me know how you like these if you do decide to try them. So I hope this is helpful for you and your cat, and enjoy.